thought I'd be 80 years old before we got back to California.
So you were in Mexico City? Did you see the palace of the Viceroy?
I did. Wait, you're here alone? Where's Diego? Hasn't he come back from Spain yet?
Diego hasn't gotten up yet. You know him, a sleepyhead since he was born.
I remember the day he made this Chumash bracelet for me.
Yes, I remember that day well, too. You fell off your horse because of one of his totally ridiculous bets. My father nearly chopped my brother to pieces.
Oh, Diego. He was feisty and afraid of nothing. He hated being locked up indoors, reading books. He was so very handsome.
You know, Diego has changed a bit.
Hush, not one word now. I like surprises.
Hey, Father!
Diego, great news, my boy. I just saw Don Luis. His daughter Carmen is back.
Carmen? How is she?
You can ask her yourself. You and I will go pay them a visit. How about having your wedding after the harvest? Yes, you'll see. This one will unite our two families and be a historical moment for California.
Wait, I just barely got back from Spain. Isn't it a little early to talk about marriage?
You don't want to get married? Fine then. We'll start with an engagement party.
Sergeant, the special of the day.
Swordfish! You hear that, Gonzalez? Carlos has swordfish on the menu. Well, soldier, you go inspect the stables while I go inspect the swordfish.
But, Sergeant!
Don't sergeant me! Those stables had better be perfectly clean.
Garcia?
No. Good sir! Yes, Captain.
Still interrogating the locals? Have you found anyone who knows where Zorro is?
Still haven't found anyone who knows, Captain.
Well, ask everybody. Surely you'll find somebody who knows something.
Oh, I know. I'll go ask all the employees and the guests at the inn.
Garcia!
Brush hard, Sarge. These stables must be perfectly clean.
That man, take him in for questioning. I'll interrogate him.
Yes, sir.
What? Where are we going? You're asking me?
The army has fallen into disgrace since I left.
Will Monasterio ever stop harassing the people in this land?
Oh, how I detest that man. Ooh, have you heard about that Zorro?
More than heard. I actually saw him the first time he showed up in public.
Lucky you.
Don Luis, I wasn't aware that your daughter was back among us. Senorita, you are a sight for sore eyes. Los Angeles is most fortunate to have the two loveliest roses in all California.
Captain, you're exaggerating.
Not me. Not by one single syllable, my lovelies.
Captain, my daughter and I must return to our hacienda.
Villalonga won't act so cocky after I've had my say. Neither will the girl.
Carmen, is that you?
Yes, it's me, silly.
You look incredible. I barely recognize you.
What?
Are you saying I used to be ugly?
No, you've never been ugly. You've always been, pretty.
Pretty? And here I thought you'd have learned fancier words at college. I shall have to lend you a few books.
Hello, Don Luis.
Hello, my friend. Aren't they sweet together? Let's leave them alone and go make wedding plans.
I'll have to add a few rooms to the hacienda for our future grandchildren.
Going overboard, aren't they?
Right. Wonder what put that idea in their heads.
How could you?
You and me? What an odd idea, right? We're two good friends. We've known each other for so long.
For too long, perhaps. California has changed since we were children. Monasterio has made life more difficult for everybody. What are you planning to do to defend us?
Huh? Nothing.
What? Diego de la Vega! Shame on you! It's a good thing we have Zorro.
Oh no, please. Don't tell me you're one of his admirers too.
At least he's a man with courage and spunk. You still act like a little boy.
That's awful. What is it? It's ugly. Threadbare, worn out. Worse, it clashes with your dress. You should get a new one.
I don't want a new one. Oh, you are such a bother. Just go home.
Huh?
Carmen!
Diego.
Captain, what good wind brings you to see Don Luis?
Military business, Don Diego.
Really, Diego? What came over you? Don Luis is my best friend.
I'm really sorry, Father, but I was bored to tears back there. I can't wait to be in the hacienda to read my favorite poems. You are absolutely right. I guess I did go overboard.
Oh, I guess I'm not used to staying up without a square meal.
What is this important matter you wish to discuss, Captain?
Don Luis, there's talk in Los Angeles that you openly criticize me.
Says who? Those poor innocent people you randomly arrest for questioning?
Surely you know that for insolence like that, I can have you arrested on the spot? However, I'm here to make a proposal. I want to marry your daughter.
Carmen?
Absolutely. It would prove to everyone that you're loyal.
And would make you a rich landowner one day.
I'm warning you, Violonga. If Carmen doesn't become mine, I'll ruin you. I'll be back to woo the little darling.
Get out, Captain.
I suggest you receive me with all the honors due to a man of my rank.
Father, I heard you both. What will become of us?
Don't worry, darling. I would never betroth my daughter to a bandit, uniform or no uniform.
Diego, have you been out in the sun too long? Why did you say such silly things to Carmen?
Because Zorro can't ever get married. Look, Carmen is marvelous. I would have loved to spend all day with her today. But if I marry her, she'll find out who Zorro is. And then she'd be in danger. It's better to keep her away from me, for her safety. Yum.
Diego de la Vega.
Good morning, Father. Sleep well?
Good morning, Inez. If you do not go back immediately and talk to your fiancé and apologize on bended knee, I shall kick you out of the house without your poetry books.
Yes, Father, I promise. Today, Carmen will hear my guitar and my song, begging her forgiveness. Huh?
If Inez hadn't told me you were deaf, I'd give you all kinds of messages to tell Diego. What a cad. Sending you instead of coming himself? Oh, I'd like to sink my nails into him.
Thanks, Bernardo. Carmen's quite pleased. She very much enjoyed the music. Huh?
Whoa! No eating the flowers, naughty horse! Hello, Bernardo! Hey, these flowers aren't for you. They're for Senorita Carmen. Hands off, or my captain will flay us both alive!
Huh?
I'm sorry, Captain. But I get the feeling Senorita Carmen may not like cut flowers.
Flowers? I can't stand flowers.
Oh, how pretty.
I'll pay for this. Garcia!
Yes, sir! Yes, Captain!
Gather all the men. We'll go visit Villalonga. I'm going to bring that arrogant family to heel. Huh?
Hello, Doña Inez. We work, night and day, just like slaves. Oh, why do we have to arrest everyone at Villalonga's?
Diego! It's Carmen. She's in danger.
Quick, Tornado!
Get a move on. Move it. Don't dilly-dally. Oh, no. Quit lollygagging.
Move it!
You can't do this.
Captain's orders. We're taking everybody in.
We'll be interrogating them about Zorro, and we'll take as long as we need to, through harvest time, if need be.
Our crops would be lost. You want to ruin me?
Don Luis, help us!
Get out of the way.
You can't do this!
I'm with you. Don't worry, men. I'll get you out of this.
Halt! Hands up!
Hurry!
Senorita.
Captain, what are you doing here?
I've come to pay homage to the future Signora Monasterio.
Oh? Where might she be? Do we have another guest in the house?
You are just like your father. You people think you can get away with anything because you're high-born rancheros. But I'll put you in your rightful place. Zorro!
Captain?
Oh!
Senorita, forgive me for coming into your home without having been invited. But I do believe my friend the captain needs some advice in gallantry.
Oh, on guard!
The key to unlocking a lady's heart is patience. Women like poets. Did you know that, Captain? Maybe you should try telling her about the beauty of the stars.
Maybe you should just shut up!
Zorro!
Got you, Zorro!
Huh?
Oh, must be a sword fight in there.
Zorro! Garcia, fire! What are you waiting for? Huh? Shoot that outlaw!
Hey, not in the house. We might damage something.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Captain! I'm coming! Hey, me first!
Lancers! Block all exits! Yes, sir!
Hey!
On guard! Huh? Huh?
Catch him!
We got him! We got
And watch this!
Catch him!
Got it.
Garcia! You idiot!
Thank you, Sergeant.
You're welcome. Give up, scallywag!
Grab that man! You're done, Zorro!
Captain, I suppose it's time to bid you adios, but I'll always be available should you need another lesson in gallantry. Adios! Ha!
Where did he go? Troops! Go find him!
Yes, sir!
No sign of Zorro, Captain. He's vanished, and the peones have vanished too.
Your friend saved your skin this time, Don Luis. Maybe he won't be there the next time. Back to the garrison. Move out.
Sir! Yes, sir, sir!
Senorita. Before leaving, I wanted to be sure you're all right.
I do want to thank you for your help, Senor Zorro. Oh! I shouldn't accept this, but you have risked your life for us. Please be more careful, sir.
I won't let anyone catch me. I can promise you that. Hurry, Tornado! Like the wind!
Sergeant Garcia! I'm going to meet the governor out on the Camino Real. I want everything to be spick and span when we get back.
You heard what the captain said. You'd better get everything spick and span. As for me, I'm going to pay a visit to the most beautiful woman in California. And maybe also get a good breakfast. Doña Maria! Yoo-hoo!
Ines, I have great news.
You're free to take over the accounting for me?
No, silly. I'm going to ask Carmen to marry me.
Ah, Diego!
A wedding! A feast!
It's marvelous! It is nice how calm everything is now we're rid of Monasterio. But you'll either have to give up being Zorro, or else reveal everything to Carmen. My favorite flowers.
Doña Maria, I have to plan a wedding. Or two, if you would become Mrs. Demetrio Garcia. Don Diego, come on and we'll go ask for the hand of Señorita Carmen.
Wait, now? Not so soon. I have no idea what to tell her.
Oh, my flowers!
Hey!
Come on, Don Diego.
I can see your wedding banquet from here, Don Diego. There'll be tons of tortillas and cakes, plus a river of hot chocolate.
Oh, hello, Diego.
Well, now, Don Diego, don't be shy. We are at Carmen's, your future...
I have come to see Carmen.
Oh, well, she's not here, lad. And she didn't tell me where she went.
What about my river of hot chocolate? You need to go find Carmen right now.
Lancer Puig reporting for duty. The whole garrison from Monterey is here. Ready to follow orders, Lieutenant.
Good. I need trusty men for this mission.
Whoa!
The governor will have lunch at my house before going to Los Angeles. Be ready, men.
Okay, Doña Isabella.
Teaching them agriculture is a marvelous idea, Carmen.
Luis, stop pestering Carmen with such details. You can see she wants to bolt out of here.
Here we are, finally. My dear Don Luis, your discussions of building a school are such a snore. Please, tell me you're planning on throwing a huge ball in my honor.
Yes, of course, a ball.
Men, arrest him as well!
But what's going on?
Don Esteban Parasol, you are under arrest, sir, for corruption.
Captain Toledano, have you gone mad?
Luis, it's the truth. Look at this. I found this notebook in his luggage. Don Parasol has been stealing money from us Californians.
Wait! I've never seen that notebook.
Oh, what? Are you calling me a liar?
I believe you, my dear. Don Esteban, shame on you. You are a bandit.
I implore you, Luis. You must become the governor. For the sake of all California.
You may be right. I have a duty. Don Esteban, I promise you will have a fair trial in Spain before His Majesty.
Oh, I forgot the school's floor plan. I need to go back.
I'm going to write His Majesty and explain everything.
Quick, hide the governor. Hurry!
Hello, it's me again. I forgot the floor plan. Oh, there it is. Oh dear, I'm running late for a meeting. I must be going. Goodbye.
Arrest her! Stop that young woman!
Yes, sir!
Let me go, you big brutes! Don Parasol!
Dear Carmen, I am ever so sorry, but I will have to keep you here for a while.
Get them, senorita! Bite them! Teach these traitors a good lesson! I order you to cease resisting arrest.
Oh, dear, where is Senorita Carmen? We've looked everywhere.
Soldiers!
What? I'm in charge of this honor guard. Corporal, move out of the way. That's an order from your superior.
We couldn't find her, Carlos. Keep an eye open, will you? I'll go check nearby haciendas. This bracelet is Carmen's. Too many horses have been by. I can't tell what's what.
Diego?
Carmen's missing.
What? We have to call all our rancheros to put together a search party.
Let's go get Father.
Don Parasol, you are the governor, the man who wields the most power in California. You alone can save us.
You really think so?
Wait, I got it.
Brilliant, my dear. That'll teach you to mess with the governor of California.
Come on, quick.
We're ready. We can go into town. Are you sure that the forged notebook will work to convince them that Parasol's a criminal?
Of course. Don't worry. I'd never let them get close enough to read it.
I told them, didn't I? That I'm innocent.
Get that man!
Catch him! Catch him!
Soldiers, quick! My carriage. I have to hurry back to Monterey. What? No, but I...
Don't resist, senorita. You have no hope of...
Go! Move!
And now, dear, now that you know the whole story, I can't afford to let you leave, you see? What a shame. I rather liked you, Carmen.
We're not done yet, Doña Isabella. You just wait. Zorro will come save me.
Granted, he has saved you on numerous occasions. Oh, I get it. You and he are friends. Zorro has been getting in my way from the day I arrived here in Los Angeles. You don't choose your friends very well, my dear Carmen.
Tortillas, chocolate, lemonade. Is this just gonna go on like this?
Long live Governor Don Parasol!
Let us through, Sergeant.
That's weird. Where's the governor? And who are these backups? We weren't told about this.
Garcia! Manure duty. I will teach you to ask stupid questions. Where is the governor? Silence! The governor has stolen from you Californians. The evidence is in this notebook. Don Parasol's been arrested. He'll be on the first boat to Spain to appear before his judges.
What? Not a man as sweet and important as our governor.
My dear Luis, will you please, darling, step up and protect all California by taking over as governor?
Citizens of California, you can count on me.
Here we go.
All those opposed, raise your hands. Fine. Long live Governor Verdugo!
Wait. I have lots of respect for Don Luis Verdugo, but isn't this all going a bit too fast? If Governor Parasol embezzled from California, then we should be allowed to ask him to reply to our questions.
I agree. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Where is he?
Bring him out.
Yes, and we have found his notes. Bring his notebook.
Be quiet! You cannot give orders to Governor Verdugo!
This is ridiculous.
Arrest him!
No, don't do this. Let me talk to him.
I'm in charge of security, Your Excellency.
Let him go! Father!
Arrest these agitators! Martial law is declared until further notice.
Unacceptable! You have no right to be doing that.
This is not what I wanted.
Doesn't look good.
Good work, Bernardo. Arrest them!
Catch him! Catch him!
Take him in.
Oh, Don Alejandro.
It worked! Now we control California!
Not yet, lad. We cannot allow Don Parasol to speak to the King of Spain. Maybe something awful could happen during his voyage? After all, boats can be so dangerous.
I hope that Zorro will try to save him. That way I can capture him.
And Carmen Villalonga, my dear Ignacio, couldn't she have a little accident on horseback? Say, high atop a seashore cliff?
The governor, maybe, but not Senorita Carmen.
You're in this up to your neck, Ignacio. You have no choice. If she talks, you go to prison, you see.
Parasol a traitor? What a joke.
Yes, this whole thing looks like it has Doña Verdugo's name all over it. Just her style.
Time for action. Bernardo, Inez, you go get that notebook. Meanwhile, I'll find the governor and Carmen. Let's go, Tornado.
Inez, is that you?
I'm trying to find the governor's forged notebook. It's definitely fake, isn't it? And I found it! Thanks for showing where you hid it.
Come back, or I'll throw Bernardo in the river. Thank you, my dear.
He's here! Zorro! Lancers, attack!
Yes, sir!
Catch him! And Horseman! I'm up here!
Zorro!
Don Parasol, where is Carmen Villalonga?
I don't know. Toledano mentioned the ocean and high cliffs.
I suggest you hide at the De La Vegas. They're trustworthy people.
He didn't even help me up into my carriage. How impolite can Zorro be?
There she is. Tornado, quick! Fast as the wind! Ha! Yeah. Lieutenant Toledano, let this woman go!
Help me!
Hey, you!
Are you sure the rules actually authorize you to toss pretty senoritas into the ocean? Got you! Thank you, Tornado. But we've got to work on your timing.
Long live Governor Verdugo!
Governor Parasol is innocent. This evidence against him is forged. My friends, rebel now against these traitors.
Stop it! Senorita de la Vega is a dear friend of the army.
That's right, Sergeant.
Arrest Carmen Villalonga and Sergeant Garcia.
Oh, yeah? Arrest anyone who wants to arrest me!
Arrest who?
Forward ho! For liberty!
I'll wager you're all in for a long stay in jail. Do you understand why, Don Luis?
Will you please forgive me for my errors? I should have prevented all of this, and I failed, alas.
Oh, you shouldn't be asking for forgiveness, Luis. You would have been the best governor in all of California's past and future.
Boo! You suck! Arrest Zorro! That scoundrel left me alone out in the horrid countryside. I could have been eaten by bears, by vultures.
Oh, dear. Maybe we should have let him get shipped off to Spain after all.
Sergeant Garcia, you you are hereby appointed temporary commander of the garrison in Los Angeles.
Doña Maria, would you like to dance with the new military commander of Los Angeles? I'm in charge now.
There you are. You have an outstanding bill that you can settle now.
I was so proud of you today, Diego. You fought like a caballero.
Carmen, I have something to ask you.
Yes?
Huh? Yes, go on, Don Diego. Oh, pardon, senorita.
Carmen, do you know Zorro?
My gracious, everyone knows about Zorro. Do you realize that Doña Isabella tried to throw me into the ocean just today because she thought I knew who really hides behind the mask of Zorro?
Well, anyone who tries to harm you will have to contend with me and my secret weapon. Huh?
A letter from the governor? It must be an invitation to a ball. What? Soldiers who can't even capture Zorro don't deserve to be in His Majesty's army. Any one of them might be Zorro. Him.
Terrible.
Him?
Dude, anybody?
That's why he probably wears that mask, Captain, so we can't recognize him.
Quiet, you idiot! He must have a distinguishing feature, this Zorro. But what?
One distinguishing feature of that Zorro is he's young.
Gonzalez, say that again.
I simply noticed Zorro looks young.
Exactly. He is young. Good work, Corporal. You have just given me an ingenious idea. And that's cause for a promotion.
Thank you, Captain.
It's just that there's lots of young men in California. How will we know which one's Zorro?
Shut up, Garcia, and listen for once. We simply arrest them all, one by one. Every young man in the region until Zorro stops appearing. That way, I'll know I've finally nabbed him.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. That was my fault.
Throw him in jail, now! Arrest him!
Halt!
Come now, Captain. Manuel accidentally bumped into you.
My dear De La Vega, Manuel is young enough to be Zorro. He'll be the first suspect on my list. Arrest him!
No, please, I have a family.
Oh.
What is this rebellion? He's young too. Arrest him and toss him in prison.
Bernardo can't be Zorro. He's deaf and mute.
That makes two. The list grows longer.
Let's go, Tornado.
Yeah.
Bernardo, are you all right?
Ines.
Look. Oh, poor Bernardo. That cell must be terribly uncomfortable.
And Diego is snug in his warm bed, sound asleep. I tried to wake him, but couldn't rouse him.
I'm tired. Alert! Zorro is here!
Gotcha!
Garcia, whatever you do, don't let him escape.
Yes, Captain.
Garcia, you dummy! Behind you! Zorro! Excellent, Garcia! Keep on spinning like a top!
You like this?
Sergeant, I've never seen your secret pass. Perhaps we'll call it the Whirlwind of Los Angeles? Watch this.
Catch him! Hurry! Gotta take that down! We got him! We got Zorro!
This time, his goose is cooked.
Oh, sorry, Corporal. Lost my balance.
Well, my dear, you seem to be very concerned for that outlaw.
Not at all. I'm afraid that awful Zorro might escape from you once more.
Goodbye, senor.
Zorro!
Captain, we might as well release these two suspects since neither one is, you know, Zorro.
Oh, no, we won't, Corporal. We'll keep them locked up. They are part of my plan. Citizens of Los Angeles, all young men are suspected of being Zorro. Lancers, round them up.
Yes, sir. Huh? Halt! Pardon me, Captain, but I'm guessing that'd be half the men of Los Angeles. That's a lot of men, for sure.
I said arrest them. You too, my dear friend.
Let's be serious. I could never wriggle into Zorro's clothes, even with a girdle on.
I am not Zorro. That's plain absurd.
That may be, but he's in here among you. I can feel it.
What? You mean I'm locked up with that terrible Zorro? That bandit? That outlaw? Let me out of here!
Gonzalez, you're just the man I need. Take over for me.
Wait, I just stuffed all the mattresses with new straw.
Sorry, Corporal, but I am your sergeant. That was an order.
All finished, Sergeant. Not a single tater left.
What? My. Then we absolutely have to hurry and take all the prisoners out to the fields and gather more potatoes.
It's mainly because they're innocent. We must set them free. I need to find a way to get out of here. I have a good idea. For 2 days, nay, for 2 moons, no foods graced our forks or spoons. And this, upon the captain's orders, shall we never again leave these borders?
Stop it. It's horrible.
Every man must have food, broiled, boiled, or stewed. I'm dreaming of beef soup and cakes for my sweet friend. Sweet tooth! Please, stop him! You have to help us. My friends, no need to applaud. That was my morning poem. Soon you'll hear the midday, the afternoon, and the evening poems.
Whoa! Captain, sir, we've nothing left to eat. And Don Diego's poetry is keeping the soldiers from enjoying a siesta. From doing chores.
Sergeant, only one thing interests me. My plan's off to a good start because Zorro hasn't appeared once since we tossed all those suspects into prison. Which is proof positive that that bandit is right here inside the garrison. You follow me, Sergeant?
Mm-hmm. Captain, you're a genius!
Oh, look!
That one there. Huh? If this keeps up, I'll lose a week's salary.
You bumbling fools! Is this how you guard the prison? If Zorro isn't here, he must be here. How simple.
With all his obsessing over Zorro, our dear captain's gone bonkers.
You may be right, Sergeant. Huh?
Hands off, soldier. You'll get yours, and so will everyone else.
You said everyone. Does that include us military men?
Of course, Sergeant. We've even brought a double serving, specially for you.
Oh, much obliged, ladies.
Inez, lovely to see you, as always. You look splendid, even behind bars.
Hello, Antonio. You seem to need a good bath.
Once the captain lets us out of this place, I'll come visit you.
You haven't forgotten, Antonio. I'm still quite upset. My goodness, Diego! They shouldn't make you sleep on the ground. Now, don't worry. Zorro will come and fix all of this.
Zorro? It's his fault that we're locked up here.
Zorro is courageous, and he'll fight for justice.
Forgive me for interrupting your endearing reunion, but Carmen Villalonga, you are under arrest.
Carmen? There must be an error.
I saw what she did the other evening. She helped Zorro get away. That's called treason. And arrest Inés de la Vega. She's obviously her accomplice.
That's absurd. You might as well arrest my horse while you're at it.
Right now.
Hey, no.
What?
Out of my way. I've now assembled all the bait we need to attract Zorro.
I don't get any of this. Isn't Zorro already locked up in the garrison?
Do you want me to repeat that for you again? I will now release, one by one, our prisoners. If one of them is Zorro, he will rush back to save Inés de la Vega and Carmen Villalonga. You see what I mean?
How will we know which one is Zorro?
It's very simple. See, Corporal Gonzalez here gave me the idea with his Shuffle the Pebble game.
Ooh. Captain, could we perhaps release Don Diego before anyone else? We're fed up with his poetry.
De la Vega? Not a chance in Hades, he's Zorro.
Empty bellies growl in the prison cells of Los Angeles, California, who, besides me, is craving pumpkin spice. Oh, wait, that's not right. Does anybody have a good rhyme with squash?
That does it! We will set him free first.
Phew. Thank you, Captain.
Don Pedro, you were cleared in the investigation. You can go home now. Not like Carmen Villalonga or Inés de la Vega. Those traitors. They are riding, as I speak, on their way to Monterey, taking the Camino Real. They will certainly get banished by the governor. Go now, you're free. There you go. If Zorro shows up on the Camino Real, then the real Zorro can be none other than Don Pedro. My dear De La Vega, our investigation has cleared you, and you're free to go home to...
And my sister Inés and Carmen?
Alas, I cannot do anything for them. They're on their way now to Monterey via the beach road. The governor will certainly banish them.
This error is tragic. I shall protest vehemently to the governor.
Sergeant, will you accompany Don Diego home, please? By force, if need be.
Sir, yes, sir. Don Diego, I'm very sorry for Carmen and your sister Inés. You know who's to blame, Gonzalez.
Really, Sergeant?
Worst thing is, he'll get a fat promotion.
Oh, no.
I swear, it was him. And it was that bootlicker who gave the captain the idea to set you free so he could see if you're Zorro.
Interesting.
The captain told you the lovely senoritas and took the beach road. That way, if you're Zorro, you'd rescue them, and the captain would have proof that Zorro is you. The captain did the same thing with Don Pedro, but told him that they took the Camino Real. My gracious, don't you worry though, Don Diego. We all know you're not Zorro.
Sergeant, I can't possibly prevent Gonzalez from cozying up to the captain. But I can offer you a hearty meal back at the hacienda.
Yeah! Yahoo!
Tornado!
Stay hidden, men. If that devilish Zorro comes, or rather Don Pedro, we'll flail his hide.
What are you doing? You waiting for someone?
Yep, waiting for Zorro. We're gonna trick him into... Huh?
Alert! Zorro!
What?
Look out! Zorro!
We got Zorro!
Surround him! This time he won't get away. Don Pedro, we got you!
Catch him!
Missed! And watch this! Shoo! Shoo! Beautiful day for a stroll, gentlemen. Los Angeles is just a 2-hour walk.
I see. You've arrested us, and it's all just one big trap for Zorro.
You ought to thank me. I'm willing to overlook your suspicious behavior. Once that outlaw has been identified, you will be allowed to return home. Calm down, you two. It's highly unlikely Zorro will show his face here. We set a trap for Don Diego, and as everyone knows, he'd be one puny avenger. But I preferred to enjoy the company of you lovely senoritas. I couldn't leave you all alone on this beach in the dark of the night. Zorro!
My apologies, Captain. I'm a tad late.
It can't be him. Troops! Go get him! Zorro!
Help! Stop!
Zorro!
Quite a catch we have here. No small fry.
On guard! You can take off the mask. I know who you are, Zorro. You're Don Diego de la Vega.
Don Diego? Are you very sure? That's for having arrested these two senoritas. Both charming and both innocent.
I got seed.
Captain Monasterio promised to let us go, Senor Zorro. Please don't get in worse trouble by hurting him.
It was a pleasure to rescue you, ladies. Adios!
What a show-off that Zorro is.
You can run away, Zorro, but I've unmasked you. I have won!
Let's go, Tornado.
Don Diego, are you up? You ready to join me downstairs for breakfast?
Buen dia, Sergeant. I slept like a baby. Go on down to the kitchen. I'll join you there. Phew.
Doña Maria, your raisin bread...
Huh? Captain Monasterio! Inez, Carmen, you're both free! How wonderful!
Don Diego, last night you were on the beach, and you were the only one who knew we would be there. That means that Zorro is you, pathetic little outlaw.
Huh? I was where? What beach?
Arrest him. No!
Wait, hold on. Hey.
Stop this, Captain.
Diego!
Citizens of Los Angeles, you can now sleep easy. That dastardly Zorro won't cause any more trouble. Here he is.
Captain, I'm pleased to say your plan worked. Zorro galloped out onto the Camino Real. Zorro stands before you, Don Pedro.
It's not me! I'm innocent!
Wait, how could that... Oh! It doesn't matter. Zorro has to be one of these two individuals I released. He's either Don Pedro or Don Diego.
Huh?
Where are the prisoners?
Well, see, they all took off pretty early last night.
But if all our suspects went free last night, that means that any one of them could be Zorro. No!
No big deal, Captain. We can simply arrest them all again.
Gonzalez, this whole idea was yours, you fool. Prepare to scrape horseshoes for the next month. Get out of my sight!
Captain, I've thought matters over and have reached a decision. This can't go on. Arrest me! Huh? I can't bear this. Throw me in prison. You will then see I'm truly innocent when the real Zorro shows up. Bring me my poetry books.
Get out! This garrison is not a hotel!
Oh. Gentlemen, let me back in! Please!